Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode here of the Youth Academy rebuild here for Harrogate Town in FIFA 22. We're here in episode 3, last episode, and we managed to complete year number 1 in one foul swoop, getting through the January transfer window. We also played through the playoff promotion, and we managed to make it into the playoff promotion bracket, and, well, we actually got promoted. We made it all the way through. We won rather easily in the final, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure what the score was. It's been a while. But we have been promoted to the next league in English football, so we are now in League 1, which is the third league next league up. I believe it's the third league out of 4. And with that, well, technically 4th out of 5 if you count Champions League and Europa, but I'm not counting them right now because we haven't gotten that far yet. But yeah, so we're here in year number 2. We advanced to the end of year number 2 into year number 2 last episode because we have to. Here's a look at the squad as it stands right now. So we do have transfer listed for our veteran goalkeeper, Mark Oxley. Both of our other goalkeepers are out on loan right now, which is Manikov and Giles. Lewis Page, we're losing at the beginning of the transfer window, so we'll call up a left back. For center backs, we still have Smith, Sharon, and Atri. Atri is losing. Sharon's contract is getting ready to expire, so is Will Smith's. So we'll probably have to renegotiate with them real quick. Fallowfield is listed for transfer. So we're going to be looking to get rid of him as well, and then we'll be almost done with that. Austerfield is leaving this at the end of the season to go back to his old club. Williams is joining a team when the transfer window opens. Juszczyk is back. Wagner is back. Locke is here. So is Wallace and Bogdanovic. Alright, Bogdanovic is leaving. Wallace is listed for loan. Locke we're keeping up here because he's pretty good. Bennett is leaving to go to the San Jose Earthquakes. Kozlov is still here. Armstrong we're still looking to replace, but we don't have any other strikers coming up at the current moment. Ilasami is in the same boat as Armstrong as well as Muldoon. I'm looking to get rid of all 3 of them. Oh, Muldoon is listed. He is retiring at the end of the year. Well, that's fantastic. So then we know we will be getting rid of him no matter what. That is perfect. Alright, so let's look at the Youth Academy to see what we have down there in order to replace these guys. What do we have down there right now? Let's see here real quick. Alright, so we do have 1 striker. We have 2 strikers, actually. Okay, so we have the strikers ready to come up, so that's good. Good to know. So we can put the guys out on loan. So we can put Elisanmi out on loan. We can we could release Muldoon if we really wanted to. So we have right mid. We're waiting for Campbell to turn 16 before we call him up. Center mid, we have Ian Edgar, who he's not quite ready to come up yet. He needs to get to about 60 rated, and then he can come up. Bennett, he's 15 still. Okay, so we're waiting for him to turn 16. Carson is already ready to come up. Pire is also ready to come up. He's not ready to come up yet. He's only 15. He's also really low rated, so we're still trying to work him up. Beveridge, we're waiting for him to turn 16. Draper, we're waiting to turn 16 as well. Jovanin is already 16. He's ready to come up once Lewis Page leaves at the beginning of the season. And then Butler, we're just waiting for him to turn 16 to call him up. Okay, looking pretty good, all things considered. Not bad at all. It's just going to be a quick episode here today because we are pretty early in the morning and I still have to go to work in about an hour. So that works. Alright, so let's take a look at the objectives for this season from the board members. Youth development still the main priority. We need to, so within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the Youth Academy who you sign in the first season, so none of the guys in there count. So anybody we sign this year needs to come up next season and play 50% of the games that we play next year. That is easy to do because that was the whole plan anyway, so I like that. Get 10 wins in League 1. Okay, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but we'll see what we can do. Make a $17 million profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. Okay, so basically selling the youth academy players that we're not going to use. Okay, I can do that. Alright, finish the mid-table. Okay, so they want us to finish midway in the table, in the league standing, so that's doable, I think. It's possible. We'll see. And then reach round of 16 in the FA Cup. Okay, so same thing as last year, and nothing on continental success. Okay, so that's actually pretty manageable objectives. I think we can do those. So let's read the emails here. So it's basically just going through who's in our bracket for the European and our preseason tournament, which are Christiansen, Salernitana, and Cagliari. And then that's just telling me the transfer window is open. Okay, and then that's just telling us, hey, you did well enough, you can come back. Alright, so we did go up a league here, so I'm going to give us a little bit of a bigger stadium, but not by much. Just going to go up like 1 level, I think. Oh, I like Court Lane. We'll use that one. Alright, that's the only change I wanted to make in that section. Alrighty, let's do it. Okay, looks like our first match is going to be against Cagliari on the 3rd. But first, we're going to see what can we do with the team that we have here. Okay, so the main team is still the same as that. Same there as well. Okay, yes. Alright, so I know exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so strikers are still good. Bennett is leaving already. Bogdanovich is leaving. Loan is listed for Wallace. Locke, he's going to have a transfer listed. Now, the reason I'm listing Locke for transfer is because we don't. I don't have a plan to use any wingers at the current moment, and he is high enough where I think someone will pay good money to have him on the team. So yes, we'll add him to the transfer list. Wagner, we're going to do the same thing. He is now old enough to be transferred out. Juszczyk, let's see, who is at center mid? There's only those 4, so for right now, I think we're okay. Let's see, left mid, Gabric, loan is listed already. Stankovic, Silva. Alright, so we need to negotiate with Smith and Sharon at some point if we want to get them for good prices. I'm going to delegate with Oxley here just because, yeah, he doesn't need that much. I think maybe $2,000 is what we're looking at here. Figured as much. Okay, so his negotiation's done. So let's do Smith and Sharon. So that way, when we list them on the transfer list, we can actually get them for max value instead of them paying us only a cheap amount of money, because they would have to then re-sign them. So let's see here. Delegate renewal. Yeah, okay. Cool. Perfect. Alright, so they're all done. They're fine. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do here is to kick this off. We are going to sim just one day here to the 2nd. So that way we can have all the people that are leaving the squad leave, and then we'll call up the people that we need before the first friendly match. Looks like the league is starting early this year. It's starting on the 30th of the month, which is interesting. Normally it doesn't start until August, so it is starting early. Very interesting to see that. And then we're going to check the scouts as well to see what they're doing. Alright, so Williams is out on his loan. Bogdanovich is out on his loan. Bennett is out on loan. Atri is out on loan. And Page goes to his new club, Casampasa. Okay, So they're gone. And then this is the last scout report from Mr. Woods in Germany. Sorry, that is Japan. Oh my god. Alright, so we have Ogawa right back. Not a lot of potential. He is high rated though, but it looks like he's not going to grow very much. So we're going to reject him. Masaoka. He looks pretty interesting. Still kept his potential. He's a midfielder. We could use him. We'll sign him. Taiyo Shizuka. Decent looking goalkeeper. Harada. He doesn't look interesting. Kagame. No. Ito. No. Shizuka, he's got decent potential. We'll sign him. We'll see if he keeps it, and if he doesn't, we can always release him. And then we're going to send him out. Alright, so now we're going to send Woods out for 9 months. And then when these guys come back, we might look to replace both of them. See how much money we have to do that with. Let's set up our scouting network here. I'm going to send, where are the other scouts at? They're in New Zealand and South Africa. They're in cheap places. Okay. So we're going to send Woods here in England because, well, he's from England, so that kind of helps. We're sending him out for 9 months, so he's going to be out for most of the year. We just want to see what we got out here. Alright, when do they come back? The 25th and the 15th. Okay, perfect. I just got to remember that in the back of my head. So we have $6 million. Okay, that's a decent total. I think we can work with that. Alrighty, so then we are going to sim up to the Cagliari match here. Alright, and then that's the message about the transfer budget and how much it has gone up, which is good. Because we got promoted, we got a little bit extra this year because they know you need a little bit more money in the new leagues to actually compete and purchase players because they're generally a higher overall. So Shizuka, only 46 rated, so it's going to be we're a very big work in progress for this guy. 8 weeks on either, so let's do sweeper keeper for him. Jarvinen, we're going to call him up right now because we do have a roster spot open for him, so he can come up. Draper, we're still working with. Same with Beveridge. Puree. Carson, he's ready to come up. So yeah, we can promote Carson. Egger's only a 54. Masaoka's only a 50. He might be in the wrong spot. Let's see. He's definitely got good attacking attributes on him. He might be a striker instead of a midfielder. He might just be out of position. 4 weeks. Not bad. 4 weeks for a striker. Interesting. I do have a lot of strikers, though, already. Could be a cam as well. Yeah, it seems more like a cam, so let's put him there. And then we could call him up and sell him. Campbell, we're still waiting to turn 16. Boy, Wolf, and Neves, they're all old enough to be called up, but I don't have the roster spaces for them yet. And if we do call them up, we're definitely going to be losing someone really good in Luke Armstrong, who is obviously our second best striker. He's a 67 rated, while all those guys are only 55, 54, and 53 rated. They're even worse than Ilasanmi. I'm going to add to the loan list. They're worse than Muldoon, who's a 60, even though he is regressing. Add Armstrong to the transfer list because we do have enough for him. Alright, so we cannot release Muldoon now. So if nobody picks him up in the transfer list, we are stuck with him basically because he's going to be retiring at the end of the year. So he'll just be stuck on the roster. Let's see here. Wallace. Yeah. Alright, so now with the left mid, Carson is better than Silva. He's also better than Stankovic. They actually have the same potential. Okay, so all three of them have the same potential. So we can put Silva out on loan because he's now the third roster spot there. Carson will take over duties on the second team. Stankovic will be still be the #1 man. Right back, we're still sitting on what we got. We only have 3 center backs right now. And we have both left backs. Okay. Do I have a center back on the Youth Academy roster? Let us check real quick. I don't think we do. We do not. So we either need to find one, or we need to sign one in free agency. But for right now, we've only got the preseason tournament to worry about, so we won't worry about doing any of that until we get to the first regular season match at the end of the year. So really, let's just set the squad lineup here, make sure everybody is in the correct positions and whatnot, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so up top, we're still going to have Armstrong and Kozlov. Then for left mid, it's going to be Stankovic over there. Center mid is going to be Osterfield and Kanunin. Is it Osterfield and Kanunin? Is that who our best center mids are? Where are my other center mids? Oh, they're on the board. That's right. Let's see. Juszczyk, who's not supposed to be there. Horvat, Fallowfield, and K. Okay. The left back is supposed to be Pirinen. Or no, it's actually going to be Jarvin, and Jarvin is going to be the starter. Look at that. Promoted on day 1. Yeah, so Gobrich and Ilisami are going to be down here with K. Looks like... Where's the right mid? Do we have any right mids? We don't have any right mids on the roster, do we? Oh, dear. I have sorely miscalculated what we were doing. Oops. Oh, dear. You have done it this time, son. You've done it this time. Yeah, we can put Locke over there, I guess. So I guess Locke will start there on the right side. That was an oversight on my part right there. Whoops. So I don't have any right mids either. Okay. Alright, so then on the bench we're going to have Sharon, Carson, Silva. Yeah, I guess we'll keep Silva up there. Wallace. Muldoon will need to come up here as well with Wagner. Juszczyk will come off. Okay. Actually, we could put Wagner on, swap him with Osterfield here, and then move him up. Yeah, then Kanunin would be down here, which I'm okay with. That would work out, actually, yeah. Alright, so that's the main team. Now we gotta move to the other one. Gotta move to the backups here. For the reserves, okay, so up top is going to be Muldoon, and it's also going to be Ilisami for the time being. Then it's going to be Silva. No, it's going to be Carson over here, actually. Carson, where are you? Douglas, there you are. Right mid. I guess it's going to be Wallace. Or it could be Silva for right now, since we don't know if we're going to get a loan offer for him or not. K. Smith is not down here. Sharon is fine. It's the other. We don't have a third center back. That's right. And Pirinen. Yep, that's right. Alright, so then on the bench, it's going to be... whoops. No, Kozlov's supposed to be there. Alright, so then for midfield, it's going to be Kanunin and Juszczyk. They both have the same weak foot, so they can stay right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Okay, for right now anyway. Okay, so there were some severe oversights on my part. I don't have any right mids. But we're making do. We're making do. We're making do with what we got. That's what matters. So yeah, we really don't have any right mids on the roster. I just now realized that. Whoops. Smooth, man. So we might be making some roster moves here before the league matches start. But anyway, so now preseason tournament is upon us. We're not going to jump into any action here unless we make it to the final or something, which I highly doubt. I'm expecting a loss here against Cagliari. Cagliari is normally a pretty decent club. 2-3 loss, closer than I thought. Both of our strikers score. Armstrong and Kozlov find the back of the net. Unfortunately, the defense couldn't hold, and Oxley concedes 3. Armstrong would like to stay. I know, Armstrong, I know, but I got to get rid of you. It's a youth academy rebuild, and you're an original player. You have to go. Silva, he's happy that he's getting loaned. Yeah, loan's your best option because you're not going to play. Jarvinen, he's happy he got called up. And we have a transfer offer for Fallowfield, which is the right back. Okay, so 660. I'm going to go in and negotiate this to see if we could get the full $7,000. A full 700 grand. I would like to see if we could get max value for him, just to have that extra money. I want 7. Will you come up for me? Yes. Max value, okay. So Fallowfield may or may not be leaving. There's no guarantee. They could always back out of the deal, or he could fail to negotiate his contract. They could still flub this. So just the message telling us, don't forget to use substitutes, which is fine. Christiansen, okay, Christiansen's normally pretty good. We'll see how they do. We're going to send the backups because they're rested and ready to go. 2-1 loss. Okay, so we're not going to advance out of the tournament's first round. We're not going to advance out of the group stage, so that's fine. I didn't expect us to because we're playing some pretty decent European football clubs, and we're not high-rated enough yet. Ooh, Oxley's transfer offer comes through. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Okay. I'm going to go in and negotiate, see if we can get max value for him, which is 460. All right, so this is an interesting one. If Butler is not 16, that means we need to either recall a goalkeeper or we need to go and sign one. I'm really hoping he has an early birthday or something. All right, so we can get max value for him as well. So we'll see if both these deals go through. I have no promises. Fallowfield is gone. Okay. Ilasami has his loan offer come in. All right, so Fallowfield is gone. Loan offer came in for Ilasami from Newport County, which is good. Loan to buy. I'll negotiate that real quick. Because you can keep him, honestly. I don't want him back. He has no potential here for us. He's never going to play, and he's an original member, so I need to get rid of him anyway. 2-year loan is good, so I won't see him for a few seasons. They're willing to pay most of the contract. That's fine with me, even though we're a league higher than Newport County now. 240, that sounds good to me. I don't know how much he's worth. He's worth 220. Okay, so they paid a little bit more. That's perfect. Okay. Now we're looking for a right back, Tiernan, not a left back. Salernitana is the last preseason tournament match. I'm not expecting us to win, so let's just send the guys out there, see if we can give it a good showing. We were not shut out in any matches. We actually do win. Stankovic gets the winner in the 84th minute. Armstrong scores in the first half as well. So we at least don't lose all 3 preseason matches. Unfortunately, we do not advance out of the group stage once again because we lost the first 2. Oxley is now sold, so he at least got to play the preseason tournament with us, so we don't have to find a new goalkeeper straight away. We can wait until matches start. All right, so yes, we're out of the group stage. We made $472,000. That's actually pretty nice. And Oxley is gone. Ilisonmi still working out his loan deal with Newport County. Right, looking at the squad. Alright, so we are down to one right back now. I gotta make sure everyone's development plans are looking good here while we do this. So we may have to recall Manikov from loan if Butler does not turn 16 before the first match. Giles I'm going to leave out on loan because we're trying to get rid of him. He's an original member. So we're good at left back. They're done. Yeah, okay, so that's the fastest one for him still. He's still developing. Sharon, he's done developing. He's not going to get much better. Horvat looking good as always. 67 rated. He looks fantastic. Nice solid 18-year-old ball player. 4 weeks. It looks like it's the quickest one, so we'll do that one. Smith, he's not done developing yet, but he is getting close to it. I think his potential is like 70 or so. Trying to get rid of him anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me how high he goes. Okay, still developing. Stankovic. Oh, he doesn't have a development plan on. Ooh, that's a big oversight on my part. Whoops. My bad. He went out alone, came back. He's now the starter. Go 5 there. Carson's already a 65. Nice. Probably because he had a development plan on him and Stankovic did not. Silva, we're looking to send out on loan here, but for right now, let's just change his development plan around a bit here. Just gotta keep sure these guys are growing at the fastest rate possible. I did not mean to hit the back button there. Yeah, that's the quickest one. See, you guys are still looking. Alright, so Juszczyk also does not have one on him. I knew I was forgetting something. Wagner, same thing, okay. Three weeks and 1 week. Okay, that one. Alright, everyone else is done. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Get through that boring part real quick. Let's keep moving. Alright, so now we don't have anything. Next thing is, I believe, scout reports come in on the 15th. Silva's loan offers come in. Okay, option to buy. Okay, I'm okay with that. And he's going to, looks like Heidenheim wants him over in Bundesliga. So that'd be a good competition level for Silva. Get some good playing time in a competitive league. Be pretty awesome. Especially for a young player. 1 year loan. Okay, that's perfect. $1.5. Yeah, I'm okay with selling Silva there because we have 2 players ahead of him in Stankovic and Carson who are already better rated than he is, and he's just probably not going to get any playing time. So getting rid of him now is probably the right move. Alright, Ilisonmi is gone. Carson's transfer offer for Carson. I did not list Carson for transfer, so this better be big offer if you want to impress me here. 2.4 million from Rakow Sistalchawa. Pretty much, I probably butchered the fuck out of that. But, yeah, no, we're not selling Carson right now, and you're actually undervaluing him for me, so reject. I mean, Carson is a very tempting player. That is a... Wallace's loan offers come in. Stankovic, a transfer offer for Stankovic. Now, that's interesting as well. Stankovic, that is in the window, but it's on the lower end, so we are going to reject that as well. Plus, we're not looking to get rid of him at this time. And then we also have Wallace, his transfer offer to Bias. Loan to Bias come in. I'll negotiate that with Tondela. Accept that. 2 years, okay, so we'd have to wait for the money, but that's fine. It's within the budget window that they gave us. Because that's a 2-year objective for the financial thing as well. 1.15 mil. Okay, that's not much, but I'll take it. That's definitely above his value, which is 975k, so I'm good with that. Alright, so those two are still negotiating. We'll see if they go through. Gonna send them up to the 15th here, so this is when the first scout is back. Now this, I believe, is Palatinen. So this is South Africa. Okay, this is Dorstevik. Okay. So Shoma, 15-year-old, more like a midfielder, 87 potential. Very low rated. I would reject him. Mabanda, 250. Again, not a lot of potential. Extremely low rated. Pass. Tulum, I think that's how you pronounce that. Looking solid. Decent potential. Good potential on tech at 1.7. Yes, get in, son. Get in. I don't even gotta look. Ball bang, go anyway. No. No. Tulum, he had better potential than the other two who were 15. He is worse overall. So he's probably pretty low overall rated, but we could probably just move his position. He might be good. So he looks like an attacker. Let's sign him and see what he actually is. And then we'll do the youth academy thing there in a second with the scouts. So let's go down here to the guys. Butler is still not 16, so that does present a problem. Teka is 17 years old. He's a left back. Nah, I was kind of hoping he was right. He was a right back. Unfortunate. Actually, he could be a center back. He could be our fourth center back. Take 2 weeks. He could come up immediately. I like that. Let's do it. So, Beveridge is not 16 yet. Draper, not 16 yet either. Pire, Bennett, Edgar, he is looking solid. We're waiting for the sale of Wagner to go through, and then Edgar can come up. Masaoka's already turned 18. Not great. Tulum is a cam. He is not a cam. He is not a very good shooter. He is more of a midfielder. So this guy should be playing midfield. He should not be in the attacking side of the ball because of how low his shooting is. So we're going to move him back here. So it looks like left midfield is the quickest, 9 weeks. Oh no, winger is actually the quickest. A winger, you say? He does have the pace for it, but he's not a good passer or dribbler. This guy's definitely more of a midfielder to me. I just wish he was a right midfielder though, because he's left-footed. Oh well, guess we'll just have to do with what we can, I guess. Yeah, that guy should definitely be in midfield. He should not be on the ball. Campbell, we're just waiting for him to turn 16 before we call him up. 53 overall for Boy, 55 rated for Wolf, and 54 rated for Neves. We don't need to call any of them up yet. Okay. Alright, great. So now for the scout. Dorstevik, we're going to need to get rid of him. He's just not good enough anymore. We have the money to buy a higher level scout. We have a 5-star here in Martin Mahon. We also have a 5-star 4-star from Ellis Wright. Let's go 5-star 5-star. Let's get the best scout we can. And now with Mahon under our belt, we're going to set up a new scouting network. We're going to send him to another high-level country for football. We're going to send him to Germany. So have him out there for 9 months to find anything interesting and have him go ham. And with that, that ate up most of our transfer budget. So, yeah, we don't have a lot of money. But hey, we've now improved the scouting department. That is what matters. And with that move, I think we'll just keep Lahtinen, even though he's not as good as the other 2 scouts. We just don't have the money to sign a 3rd scout right now. All right, so next up is actually his scouting report, which is on the 25th. Gabric's loan offer has come in. It's a 1-year loan deal from Craiova, so they will not be buying him, and they will be giving him back when the loan is done. I am okay with that. Let's get him out there. Other guys are still negotiating, so we'll see if their loans go through or not. Masaoka's position change is done. Silva has been loaned out. Okay, so Silva's gone. Masaoka's position changes come in. 18-year-old going to a cami becomes a 54. Okay, that's fine for right now. Another loan offer for Gabric. This is a loan to buy from Shenzhen. I'm going to go in and negotiate this. So that way, if the loan deal for Craiova falls through, we have a backup option where we'll get money for him. Yeah, because he's not very high rated, so it's alright. Alright, so let's keep going here. So I'm up to the next scout report here. One of the loans was rejected. Loan offer came in for Wallace, so both of their first loans went through. So Shenzhen's failed, so that's this one. The other one they're still negotiating. Wallace's loan offer with Tondela was rejected, but he just got a new one come in. This is from Tondela. No, they rejected the move to Tondela, so who is this? Oviedo. Okay, another solid club wants to get Wallace in their roster, so I'll take that. I'm paying that 1.3 million. I'll take it. That's actually more than what we got for the other guys, so I like that. They paid high value for him. Nice. Nice. This ongoing still has one ongoing for... Yes, his other one is still working. Okay. So, unfortunately, the second one failed, which is the one that would have gotten us money for it. The other one for Gabrich has also been rejected now at this point. Wallace's loan was rejected as well. So it looks like Wallace is having a hard time. Like, they're having a hard time negotiating a contract is what it sounds like. Either that or Wallace just doesn't want to leave. One of the two. So this is the last scout report for New Zealand. Warner, he looks pretty interesting. 16-year-old, 70 to 86. Doesn't have great potential, though. He probably needs to change position. Freddie Weston, he's got some good potential, so we'll sign him. Let's see. Myers, he looks like crap. So does Arnold. Small, he looks pretty interesting. We'll sign him. Thorne, no. Warner, we'll think about it. Let's go to the youth squad and see. Do we really want him or not? Let's go to the youth squad and see what we have. Are there any guys who like just don't have any potential and they're like not going to be very good? I mean, not on purpose, no. There are a couple guys that we could call up here, just because. Alright, so we can see Small, we can see Weston, so we have a winger. Another winger. Small as this Cam, it looks like. Who's the other guy we just signed? I think that's it. Okay, so we're looking for one more roster spot here. Well, really, we can call up Masaoka and we can just go ahead and try and sell him or put him on loan. So let's do that because he's not going to play. We can also do the same thing with some other guys here. Thinking, who else did I want to call up and try to sell? I think we could call up Wolf. Call up Wolf because he's the best rated striker. And I think we put Elisanmi's loan, I think, went through. So we need a striker anyway, so that actually works. So he's up now. Yeah, that way the two 18-year-olds are off here, and they're not complaining to me later about wanting to get caught up. Tekka, we're just waiting for him to convert to center back, and then we're going to call him up straight away. Edgar, we're still trying to work on getting him up to that high level that we need from him. Okay, yeah. All right, that's it. That's all we need to make. Okay, so yeah, we'll sign Warner. See what we can get out of him. All right, so let's look at the Youth Academy players that we just got. Pere needs to change his development plan, it looks like. Okay. Alright, small as a Cam. He looks pretty decent. What's his ratings? Looks like he might be in the right spot. He doesn't quite, he might have the pace for a winger as well. But yeah, he is definitely not like a striker, so he should not be at the top of the ball. But it looks like he could be a right midfielder, which is perfect because we do need right midfielders, so we can actually convert him to that position pretty quickly as well. Tulum is we're working on him. Campbell looking good as always, still developing. Freddie Weston, we just got him. He is a winger. He has decent attacking. He's a good attacker, so he could be a striker. But if he doesn't want to convert to a striker and wants to stay as a left wing, I'm okay with that because then we can just sell him. But he does want to convert, so that's good. He's only 2 weeks, so let's do that. Boy, and we have the new guy, Warner, who is listed as a striker. He probably should not be a striker. He's not very good. But he does have good physicality and good pace already on him. Decent defending, too. So this guy's actually, like, very well-rounded for all things considered. He could play probably anywhere. So 3 weeks. So he's actually in the right spot. Surprisingly enough, he is in the right spot. Alright, so we'll just leave him as a striker then. That actually works out. Get on it, Warner. Alright, it looks like no one else needs to change their development plan at this time. Okay, good. Alright, so now we just sim up to the end of the month at this point, which is the 30th, and then we'll make the decision on the goalkeeper then, because we do not have a goalkeeper on the roster at the current moment. Armstrong's transfer offer has come in, 195. It's actually on the higher end. I'm going to see if we can go max value on him with Toluca. So it looks like 2350 is his max offer. Let's see if they want to pay max offer for him. They want to stick at 195. Can I counter at 2? Can we get 2? I like even numbers. How about 2 million? I'll give you just $50 extra. Thank you. Or what is that? Extra 50,000? There you go. Okay, so got him above his offer, which is 1.6. Masaoka's happy about getting called up. Yep, and you're going to get immediately loaned out, son. You're not going to play in this roster. Oh, I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible, horrible person. Where is he at? He is the Cam. Okay, so we're going to put him on loan. Yeah, because he's just not high enough to play. So, yes, we do have 4 strikers. If Armstrong's sale goes through before the first match, we'll call up another striker. Looks like Muldoon, in your last season, you're getting promoted to starter. Jack, even though I don't want you on the team, I can't release you because you already announced you're going to retire, you bastard. Looking at here, okay. Armstrong, another offer for Armstrong. We got a transfer offer for Sharon coming in here. I don't have the roster space to release Sharon just yet, so I'm going to reject his. Armstrong's second offer is actually a little bit higher, and it's from Puebla. So yeah, sure, I'll accept that. Why not? You can both fight over him. How about that? But yeah, we can't get rid of Sharon just yet. We just don't have the roster depth at this moment. Tekka's position change comes through the day before. Looks like Armstrong is still here, so he will be on the roster for the last time today. Tekka goes up 3 overall to a 66. He's going to get promoted straight away after I put a development plan on him so I don't forget. 8 weeks, 8 weeks, and 8 weeks. 10 weeks. Okay, so we'll do this. Get his weak foot up, and Tekka, you can come up immediately because you are ready to go. Alright, so we do have a goalkeeper that turns 16. He is not ready to be playing at this level, so we are not going to be doing that. We're going to leave Shizuka down here so he can develop. I wanted Butler to turn 16. Unfortunately, he did not, so he is still waiting to be called up. We're going to need to recall Manikov from loan, and he will be the starting goalkeeper. Draper still 15. Beveridge is still 15. Pere. Bennett is 15 as well. Egger is 17. I don't have the roster space for him yet. Small's being converted to a right mid, and then he'll get called up immediately. Tulum is being converted to a left mid. Campbell, we're still waiting to turn 16. Weston is converting to a striker. Boy is 54. Warner and Neves between the two. Boy, I would call up because he would need the playing time more so than Neves, who doesn't have as much potential. Okay, cool. Alright, those two are still working on that. Okay, so we're back here. It's match day against Lincoln City. That's going to be our first matchup in League One. We'll probably play that here, and that will probably do it for this episode as we get through the first month of the season. First things first, let us set the roster here. We need to recall Manikov from loan. Pay the little fee. He goes up +2 to a 61. Almost the same overall rating as our previous goalkeeper, Martin Oxley. But with him now on the roster, Manikov still has his potential, which is good. So that is fantastic. Put his development plan back on him, which is 16 weeks for that. And then he is going to be the new goalkeeper, so he will be starting straight away. Jarvinen looking good. Done there. We have the 4 center backs right now. Tekka, Smith, Horvat, and Sharon. I would like to start Tekka over Smith, if possible. We only have the 1 right back, unfortunately. We still only have K. We do not have another right back yet on the roster. Left mid. We have plenty of left midfielders in Carson, Stankovic, and Gabrich. Gabrich, I think is how you pronounce that. Juszczyk. We have Hosterfield, Kinnunen. Wagner and Masaoka we have listed. Block is listed. Wallace is listed. Okay, alright. Set the squad lineup and let's get it on. We'll jump into the first match of the season. Alright, so still Armstrong and Kozlov off top. Stankovic on the left. Wagner in the middle with Osterfield. Locke over here on the right side. And then on the back lines, we got Jarvinen. Smith, I'm going to take off. I'm going to put Tekka on because he's the younger option and he actually has potential. Smith is going to come up here and take over the roster spot here for Juszczyk, I think. Yes, let's do that. Manikov is going to be the new goalkeeper, so he's coming on. Sharon is going to come down. Osterfield now the captain. I think we should make Kozlov the captain just because he's the highest rated, but whatever. Let's see. So yeah, Masaoka, Juszczyk are going to stay on the bench with Wolf. Sharon is going to stay down here as well, and then the bench spot is going to look like this. It's going to go Smith, Carson, then it's going to be Wallace, Muldoon, Pirinen, Gabrich, and Kinnunen. Then for the other lineup, which is the reserves lineup, at the top it's going to be Muldoon, and then the new striker, which is Wolf. Then it's going to be Carson on the left, Juščević and Kanunin in the center. Stankovic is listed on the right. I'm actually going to put someone else over there who's going to play, which is going to be Wallace. That way it makes it a little bit more appealing for someone to sign him. Adjust that position up a little bit here. And on the bench here it's going to be, let's see, we got Teka. Let's see, Horvat, he's obviously top guy. Manikov is going to be the goalkeeper. Sharon and Smith are now the back lines down here. Pirinen on the left. K on the right. Manikov in goal. Just got to set the bench up. Kozlov coming in. He'll take over for... Take Gabrichov right here. So, Kozlov, Horvat, Stankovic. I would put Teka on, but I'm okay without him. Jarvinen, 61 rated. 64 on Locke and Wagner. Let's go Wagner here. Gabrich is going to need some playing time if we want people to pick him up. That is true. So I guess we'll take, we'll keep Locke, keep Wagner on there. Stankovic is going to play. Let's put Gabrich on there. Yeah, but that makes more sense. There we go. Perfect. Even though they're not going to play. Cool. Sweet. All right, lineups are set. Let's go into the match and see if we can have a good time. And then that'll do it for this first episode here as we look to get through the first month of the season, basically, is basically what we're doing. Player returns from loan. Who came back? Oh, yeah, Manikov. That's right. I just brought him back. Duh. Alright, let's do it. Lincoln City, first match in League 1, and after our fresh promotion from League 2, lineup's looking good. Let's get it on. And that will probably end the episode here. Because then I'm going to have to get ready for work. Let's see how we can do. Not hitting the targets here. Ah, good save. Oh, I missed the ball. Whoops. Ooh, almost got it. Nice. Oh, nice save. That was nowhere near the goal. Okay. That was fun. That was a new one. All right, let's go. Yep, Teka's making his debut. Yep, Ayanda Teka.
Youngster named on the starting 11 for the very first time, and we'll have the action live on EA TV.
All right, let's do it.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today
Let's just jump into the action here. There we go. We're on the road here at Lincoln City.
To have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway.
They're already on a run.
What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, the atmosphere is incredible.
Good job, Jarvinen. Way to get him off the ball there. Good defense, good tackle.
It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Oh, Kosov already making moves. Oh, look at that. He already freed up Locke on the wing. Get it inside. Kick it. Hey, Armstrong. There you go, Luke. Possibly his final goal as a member of the team, because we do have him listed for transfer and we do have 2 offers for him. So this could be his final goal for Harrogate Town.
Well,
nice send-off for you, Luke.
Really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
That's 1-0. 6 minutes in. That was a quick runner. Little runner. Ooh, almost got the steal off as well. Oh, there's the steal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Kozlov's got it.
This attack looks
Oh, runner, runner, he's through.
surely. And a goal.
2-0.
This game on its head.
Good interception by Armstrong. He's doing it all today. Kozlov gets the goal. Attaboy Radomir, the first big signing from the Youth Academy back in episode 1. He was worth over $2 million.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have
Got
done
off the
better
goalkeeper,
here?
yep.
I think
Ricocheted
so.
right up
You
into the
can't
top.
be beaten at the near post like that.
Where'd it get him? Oh, it did. It hit him in the face. Oh, God, that looked like it hurt. 2-0.
So 2-0 now.
Yeah, we go up 3-0. I'm just going to hit the sim because there's really nothing else we can do at this point. We're already up 3-0. Lincoln City's not going to have a good day. Oh, that's a steal. Good job, Wagner.
Well, this is a moment the 17-year-old has doubtless been dreaming about for a long time. His full senior debut. The manager clearly has confidence in him, Stuart.
Well, all I'm going to say,
Oh,
Derek,
the
run for
shot is on,
Stankovic.
Stuart.
Oh,
Well,
where was that
hit
going?
the
We
target,
got-
Stuart.
well, it's a decent effort.
What
I don't
were
think
you
it was ever gonna
shooting
trouble
at?
the goalkeeper.
That was way wide to the right.
I'm hearing that something has
Well, it's also
happened in
not
one
just
of the other
Tekka's debut.
venues.
It's actually
A goal
Manikov's
there.
debut
Alex
for
Scott
us,
with
his
the
home
news.
club. He's made his debut for Exeter City here in the league too, so he has made his senior debut already. But it's his first senior debut for us, which is his home club. Good job, Horvat. Way to get him off. Good save, Lev. Good save. Lev looks pissed. It's like, how'd you guys let that through? God damn it!
Sørensen.
Ah, there we go. Oh, get out of there. It's still ours. Go ahead and get it under control. Under control. Or you could kick it out and give up a corner. Yeah, that's true. Good. Whatever you want to do, Locke. Whatever you want to do.
Who can he pick out?
I know you're still angry that I transfer listed you, man, but come on.
Armstrong. Well, the conditions look pretty
Oh,
good
he's
for the
offsides, yep.
counter-attack.
Yeah, he's offsides.
And just
Saw it
failing
too
to
late.
bend the run enough, and the flag has been raised.
Oh, good steal. Good steal. They were looking for the through ball there.
Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession, and
Oh,
that's been
good
because of their
tackle there.
ability to
Locke
win the
lost the ball
back
there.
so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
The referee
Oh, that's
knew
foul,
that
yep.
was foul play, but advantage it is. Wonderful chance.
Good save,
Chance
Manikov.
it
Good
was.
save.
Goalkeeper has it. Armstrong
All right, Stankovic. Let's try this again.
could really get at the opposition. Oh, could be.
Loke. Armstrong again. 3-0.
Astonishing stuff.
Yeah, we're just going to hit the sim then because this is just... This ain't looking too good for Lincoln City. They're getting slaughtered.
It was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
31 minutes. We can just play to the end of the first half then, and then we can start simming the second half. See how that goes. But yeah, all in all, this has gone really well so far. I mean, I've got no complaints. Good steal, Tekka. Wagner, the Swissman.
It is a decent looking attack here.
That was Osterfield. No, that was Locke. Okay, Locke lost that one.
Oh, good play this. Well in there to tidy up.
Ah, where was that going? Thought someone was still on the front.
Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. Stuart, how about your take?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this
Job,
pace for
Kay.
the rest
Nice
of the
play.
game, who knows how many they could
Play
score.
there, Ian.
Bodies forward and the break looks on. Armstrong. Well, he likes to run.
Kozlov might be
Can
through.
he take advantage? Big chance it is.
Hat trick for Armstrong in his final game. There you go.
He has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Yeah, it's going to be his final match with us. Might as well give him the Hattie.
Vision to find the perfect cutback, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
A lopsided
And we're about to hit
contest.
halftime here.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Sørensen. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. No degree
Nice
of
save, Lev.
difficulty at all for the
There you
keeper.
go. Good job, guys. Good
A
scoreless
chance then
half.
for the respective managers to address their charges. It
Lev
is
just seems
half-time
angry all the
here.
time.
And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire, full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well.
See how they handle themselves in the second half without us. I have faith that we're probably going to win this match, mainly because of the 4-goal lead. But yeah, I have complete faith that we're going to win 4-0.
Hopper. Robson.
I mean, the team's playing pretty solidly. Good defenders. Tekka feels real good on the ball when you get him back there on the defense. Horvat is still a monster. He can push guys around if he needs to. Good save there by Lev. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
And in the end, no damage done. Wagner.
Lev's been doing really well. He's been defending his posts.
Well, not hard to read that pass.
I lost the ball there.
Hopper.
Looking good so far. 30 minutes left.
Terrific block.
Good plays, good plays. Good lines, good lines.
Can they do something positive
Keep it going.
on the counter-attack? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move.
Yep.
Couldn't find a
65
teammate.
minutes in. We're
Throw in
probably
here.
going to look to make some substitutions here. Guys are looking a bit tired, a bit gassed out there. What do we got? Looks like Locke seems to be the most tired. Same with Wagner. Put Wallace out there. Bring on Kanunin, and then we're going to send him down a bit here. Kanunin's actually a better center attacking mid than he is center mid. Okay. That'll be the only two moves we make for right now.
Just couldn't keep the ball.
See how things progress when we get into like the 80th minute or 75th, 80th minute or so. Depending on when the next dead ball is. Good save, Lev. Good block, guys. Good block. Good lines. Good lines. Kanunin's now the captain. Oops.
Chance here. Flinging
Good
himself
save,
past
Lev.
the
Good
keeper.
save. Nice job.
Well, they're going for
Way
the
to
short
keep your
one.
head on the ball.
Has someone to play it to. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, big opportunity. And
Good save
throwing himself
again,
on the
Lev.
ball.
Man, Manikov earning it. Let's see. How's everybody looking? 68. Alright, yeah, so K's going to need to come off. Okay, so we'll put Pierinin in. He's got better weak foot. So we'll put him on the right. Yeah, Ian just doesn't have the stamina quite yet. We're still working on that. Good job, guys. Good defense. Way to defend the clean sheet so far. Keep it going. 10 minutes left.
10 minutes to
Oh,
go.
ball in. Runner, runner. We haven't had the ball
Nicely
very
cut
much
out.
here in the second half. It's actually been quite frustrating.
Running with the ball.
There we go. Oh,
confidently.
someone's through.
Fine goalkeeping.
Is that Osterfield? Yeah, that was Josh. Ball in.
Just over the
Oh, right
He
off
attacked it so
Kozlov.
well, but he just couldn't get above
Almost got it. All right, almost coming up on the end here. Extra time coming up. How many minutes? Good save, Lev.
Piece of goalkeeping. Well, he failed to get it away properly.
3 minutes of extra time. Okay.
He's blocked
Get it out of the box. Good job. Come on, boys. Keep it going.
It might still be problematic.
Saving it.
And so the
Yep, there you go. 4-0. Clean sheet to start the league. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Whew. Yep, they really did not need us in the second half. That is true. And Tekka's happy he got to make his debut. Okay, glad to see it, son. Glad to see it. Glad you're happy. All right, Armstrong has been sold, so he does get. All right, so that one fell through for Puebla, which was this one. This one went through, so he has been sold for $2 million to Toluca. So we get $1.5 million added to the budget. So in his final match, Armstrong delivers a hat trick. That was what was needed to get the deal with Toluca over the line. He is now gone, and we will be adding another striker to the roster to make up for his loss, and that means we are going to be bringing on. I believe it's going to be Boy. So yeah, we will need to bring up another one before the next match. But for right now, we're going to wait because we're actually about to hit the first of the month, which will bring in the new scout report to see who has better potential, and then we'll call that person up. Yes, and then that should do it for the end of this episode. Make it into August and the second half of the summer transfer window. Monthly report here. Let's have a look. How are things going down here? Still developing for everybody, it looks like. Looking pretty good. Looking real good here. Yep. Small still converting to a right mid. Still converting to a left mid. Campbell's up to a 60. Weston still converting to a striker. Boy has 92 potential. Warner has 87. And Neves has 86, which means that the winner of that is going to be Gotcha Boy, the South African. He also has the man bun that Armstrong had, so that's perfect. He will be the one that gets promoted into the squad to take up that roster spot. And then we are done with that. Everything else is going to be next episode's problem, but for right now we're going to set the team sheet one more time, and then we're going to move on. Alright, so yeah, Kozlov and Muldoon will be up top. Kozlov is the better weak foot, so I'll put him on the left. Wagner will still be in the middle with Stankovic, Osterfeld, and Locke. Then we're also going to have Jarvinen down here on the left with Tekka in the middle, Horvat, and K on the right, Manikov there. And then coming off the bench as the last striker, it is going to be Mr. Wolf. We're going to put him on for Gabric. There we go. Wallace, put Pieranen on there as well. Kanunin, Juszczyk, and Wolf. Perfect. That one is done. And then for the other team sheet, which is going to be on the other side, that is the backup. So Wolf on the left. We're going to put Boy in there as well. Boy is also left-footed. Who has the better weak foot? Boy. Wolf has the better weak foot, so we'll put him on the right side. Kozlov on the bench. In the middle will be Carson, Juszczyk, Kanunin, and Wallace. K, Smith, Sharon, Pieranen in the back lines, and Manikov in goal as well. Do we really need anybody else to come up here? No, we need Gabric there just so he gets playtime. Masaoka's not going to get any playtime, so he can stay down there. Muldoon is good. Stankovic is good. Tekka's good. They're going to be in the starting lineup. I think that's everything. Put Locke up there in front of Wagner. Osterfield there in front of Jarvinen. Yep, perfect. All right, sweet. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode of the Youth Academy Rebuild here for Harrogate Town. We are through the first month of year number 2. We made some more roster moves, selling off a bunch of the older players that were on the roster to begin with. We have also played our first match in League One, which we did end up winning, so that was actually kind of nice. Got a hat trick from Luke Armstrong in his final game as a striker for Harrogate Town before he was sold over to, forget who he was sold to. It wasn't Puebla, it was the other one. I believe it was Toluca. So he is now playing for Toluca. He is gone. And we are now into the second month of the summer transfer window, which is where we will pick things up next time out. But for right now, we're sitting at the top of the table. We're having a great time, and we've made some money. Let's see if we can keep things going next time out. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your support. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.